Didn't get my range of motion stretches in today. Probably should rotate the bench. Let's see what's going on today. Okay, we got the barbells there. Anyone here yet? No, not yet. It's all right. Gives me some time to warm up. Ow. Something funny in my elbow. Stretch out the triceps. We're doing a lot of triceps today. Nice little switch. A little bit of the rest of the shoulder. No one's at the party yet. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's get it going. Today is push day, so a lot of chest, some triceps. Chest and triceps. Yeah, that's the focus today. Nervous. Benching is first. Evan! There you are. I was like, dang, no one's here yet. Evan's the first one in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, push day, benching. Benching took a lot out of me last time. We're going to keep it at the same weight because I couldn't finish all my sets in one go. So we're gonna make it work. Here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. First set of benches wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it was more of a struggle than last week. I'm not gonna lie, this is the workout that made me the most sore throughout the week. Like after I did this workout, I was more tired than anything else. I felt those targeted areas, specifically my chest here and my triceps, which are the two major muscle groups we're targeting today, they were the most sore. Up until about yesterday, I was still feeling it in those areas. So it's understandable why I'm doing the same weight here and I'm having a harder time because that pump is there. I also maybe should have stretched a little bit more here. The elbows, the forearms, just a tiny bit. But we're cruising. How's everyone's day going? We all having a good time? Okay. 2 sets. Happens sometimes. You have your bad days and your good days. A bit unstable on that first set. Yeah, no kidding. It has not been the greatest of days, honestly. It hasn't been a bad day. It's just very out of routine. Last night, my brother-in-law had a leftover chili cheese dog. And I was like, yeah, I'll eat the chili cheese dog. And I ate the chili cheese dog. And I kept having to go to the bathroom all night last night, very, very late into the night. So did not sleep too much to where I would wake up at my normal time of day. Missed my morning workout as a result because I was running on like 2 hours of sleep at that time. And I've just been playing catch up all day. So, but we're feeling good. We're ready to keep going. Here we go on set 2 of our benches. Okay, that's 2 sets of 3. Oh. I can hear my dad watching the stream. He's literally right there. He's about to head out to work. So shout out to my dad. Made this whole, put up the tarp, the backdrop. This is all his stuff. Oh my gosh, we're about to go into the, that's some Inception right there. Have a good night at work, Dad. Love you. Okay. What's up, Casey? We got Jocks of Viper. I think that's how you say the name. But thanks for the little wave. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Okay. I can feel my body getting a little more accustomed. Obviously, this is only the second day I've been doing this specific workout. But I can feel my muscles being like, okay, I know what the movement feels like now. So it hurts in a good way. You know, hopefully I'm getting stronger through here. Trade ghosted me. So I'm watching the only good male YouTuber ever as Vengeance. That's right. Let's go. Gosh. I don't know what that first part meant about Trade ghosting you, but I'm sorry you got ghosted. This will be a tough one. This third set last week, I did not finish. I think I stopped at 8 and I fell. And then I was supposed to do 1 extra set of 5 to like make up for it. And I only did 3. So this hit me at my limits. The last few reps on each set have been a bit of a struggle here. So let's hope that I can make this work. Scoot a little forward. Okay, here we go. It's mental from here. 3 more, all mental. 2 more. Okay, that was sloppy, but we did it. Last one. Holy crap. That last rep was crazy bad. Like, it was a fight and a half. My right arm struggling a bit more than my left there. This side's definitely feeling better. For those who don't know, the shoulder problem. Had a bit of an overworked rotator cuff. And I don't think I'm overworking it right now. But I think now this one's starting to get a little stronger because I've been working out the last few weeks like hard. And this one's not exactly keeping up. And so it's pushing a bit. But improvement, yes. And yes, someone is mowing their lawn in the background. Unfortunately, the mic can only block out so much. What's up, Andrew? Bro, keep it going. You're boosting my chat rate up. It's great. Last time you couldn't finish a set. Yeah, Yeah, it was good. I'm glad I finished the set. We're gonna adjust the bench. Now we're doing incline chest press with dumbbells. I'm gonna be here, pushing up. We're supposed to get heavier dumbbells in time, but at the moment, we have some 20s. The 20s aren't bad right now, given the shoulder, but I think I could push it a little further. When I was working out in college, I was doing like 30, 35 for dumbbells. So from here, push, yeah, yeah. Incline and decline is your favorite? Dang. I love incline. Not a huge fan of decline, but I always welcome a good challenge. I love the tougher stuff because it's a good way to push myself. But let's go grab those dumbbells. Pretty much going to be using these dumbbells for the rest of the stream. Can't think of too many other things that we're going to be needing. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, it's not lawn mowing. It's like cleaning something or drilling something. Okay. Incline chest press. If you guys are enjoying the stream, having a good time, just good vibes, or want to see more, because I'll be doing this for the next like 6 weeks after this, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. We are halfway through November, and we are 25 subscribers away. So, heck yes, let's get to 1,000. Little shoulder connected to my neck there. I got a little pop in my neck. Okay. At some point, I'll feel comfortable taking the shirt off on stream, because like I'm still skinny, you know, but we're getting there. I've never had like I've had visible lines of muscle and cuts and everything, but now hopefully I'm gonna get swole. Here we go. Yeah, this needs to be heavier next time. Unfortunately, these are the heaviest we have. This lets me focus more on the range of motion, but yeah. I spent so much time stretching and preparing this shoulder. It felt fine on that set. This shoulder needs to warm up a bit more. My healthy one. Just didn't stretch it enough. Don't need big muscles. Big muscles require lots of energy. Lean muscles are more efficient. For Ninja Warrior, for my sport, absolutely. But I'm like 125. The only people who weigh 125 and are doing the bigger moves are the people who are younger than me, whose like their weight is more proportionate to their age, and their height maybe, or something like that. So it's definitely, now I'm a grown man technically. You know, I'm 24. I gotta keep up with the big dogs, all the other young adults and adults that are just absolute beasts. And power wise, I need to be able to pop more and explode in my moves more. So that's what this is. Working on power and explosiveness. Want to have more to pull from in the tank. And then when I get back to my regular ninja speed and conditioning, like endurance conditioning training, then I think I'm going to be a truly dangerous individual. Pull-ups and handstands. My handstand technique is sloppy, but I've gotten way better at it. Pull-ups are light for me. Love me some pull-ups. Here we go. Ooh, left arm's getting crooked. 8, 9, 10. Did not breathe there at all. Did not breathe. got to really make sure that I pace myself and find my rhythm in my breathing. Oh, feeling pretty good, all things considered. I think I could do 25s at the moment for the amount of reps that I'm doing. It's going to be tough. Breathe and focus on form. Andrew's got me in the chat, bro, I swear. We're cutting the hair, too. That's the other thing. I haven't weighed myself since the first day of doing these. I was 126.6 pounds. So hopefully I'm at like 128 when I weigh myself this Sunday. We'll see you. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to see a gain. 126 is already the heaviest I've ever been. So. Oh, my dad said something way up there. Decline one more notch. You're almost doing a shoulder press back against the bench. Okay. Okay. So I could have done that on the second set because that's how far back that message was. I didn't see it. We'll do this. And we'll do our last set a little further back so we're actually on more of the incline. Get locked in. Get locked in. See, but I was like 120 of like general muscle. More in a military press with that? Okay, good to know. See, I still am learning a bunch of terms. It's good to see the chat's got me. It's always fun. My dad's always kind of been coaching on the side, so it's not a surprise. Okay, last set. Let's get it. Oh, I feel the difference. It's almost easier. Okay. Well, that was chill. I think next week, this week is like more of a let's see how we can do. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 on everything. I think next week I am going to change it because I'm supposed to do anywhere between 6 and 12 reps in a set, and I'm supposed to do 3 or 4 sets. I think I'm going to switch from 3 sets of 10 to 4 sets of 8 or 9 next week, just so that way I'm, progressing. That's the word I'm looking for. The beautiful thing about these videos is you'll look back at these videos as a bodybuilder with a demigod body, be able to see the progress. Dude, I've always had like an ideal body type that I've wanted to obtain, and I've just never actually put in the work for it because I was so focused on like learn how to do this move in ninja or run really fast for cross country and requires you to be leaner. Yeah, so like that's something that I've always done. Now I'm actually putting in the work towards it. Honestly, if y'all saw my brother's kind of got like my ideal body type for like I don't think I'm ever going to hit that weight for the foreseeable future. He's just a naturally like wider dude. Like he's got broader shoulders. Don't get me wrong, my brother's shredded, bro. My brother's shredded. But yeah, like I would have liked to have been at that point a long time ago. He's 5 years younger than me. He got that physique at like 16 through hard work and, passion. So, yeah. What's up, Shorty? Shorty in the chat. Okay, our next one is weighted push-ups. Last time we did it on the grass on a decline, it was the worst thing in the freaking world. This time we actually have a mat to use. We're going to slap this 15-pound plate on my back. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. One of the parents told you that you've improved so much, they could tell that you've lost weight. Heck yeah, dude. For those who don't know Evan, Evan's one of my boys. You can check out his content with mine on the Sasuke Nerds. We talk about Ninja Warrior related things there. But Evan competed at his first world championship in June, and he did really well, all things considered. It's just, a little bit of inexperience. And then he also weighed at the time, I believe, 250 pounds. He's since entered the 220s, and it's been less than 6 months. Actually, he might be in the 210s at the time of us talking. So yeah, Evan's been progressing, and then sure enough, he's hitting new maxes and new PRs on a bunch of ninja moves that he's been doing. So shout out, Evan. Important to sculpt your body for the work you want it to perform. Lean muscles are better for speed and flexibility. Large muscles are better for significant strength. Yeah, I'm looking for, like, I can do a 12-foot lache where you swing from one bar to the other. 12 feet is my max, probably 12 and a half, but I've never tried an extra 6 inches. I've only been able to try 13. I've touched 13, never made a grip on it. But I could do a 10-footer like nothing, but I want to be able to do multiple 10-footers linking in a row, max efficiency. It requires a lot of power, a lot of body awareness. The muscle memory of that move, I have. It's just about the physique. I can't make that gap and set myself up immediately for an identical move like that. And it's just because I'm missing the power. So that's what this is for. Put this sucker on my back. 3 sets of 10 weighted push-ups. Substitute teacher senior in high school said your body looked incredible. Saw so much progress for losing weight. Heck yeah, Casey. Look at all of us becoming the best versions of ourselves. Okay. Well, now I'm yapping. Yeah, it could be that. It could be water weight. I mean, even then, dude, you've lost like 25, 30 pounds. Like, that's insane. Here we go. That's 10. Ugh. Tougher than I anticipated. I underestimated these, and I overestimated the benching, honestly, this week. Bit more strength, yeah. That's the goal. Thanks, Andrew. What's like a good time in between sets to rest? I feel like that's the other thing. Like, I don't think I'm resting for too long, but I also am like, man, I am talking a lot. Like, I'm so used to circuits and intervals and those types of workouts where you only get like 15 seconds of rest and then you go, a minute of rest and then you go. And like, is that the same with lifting? Are you supposed to like keep yourself at a set time for rest, or are you just supposed to, I don't know, especially individually. When I lifted in college, very, very infrequently, my roommate and I, we were workout partners. So we would just adjust the weight, switch and go, adjust the weight, switch and go. And that was all the rest we had. But I'm solo, so like, yeah. Holding the position between sets. Oh, down low. Gosh, you're right. That is so tough though. I'll try it. You're running more confident. Oh yeah, your running has been like course runs, yes. And if you mean like actual running, I can't speak on that because I haven't seen it. But more rest between sets is non-aerobic. If I'm trying to do something like ninja, do I need aerobic or anaerobic? Probably aerobic, because you got to move quickly on courses. Okay. Well, 10 push-ups. Here we go. I'm shaking, man. Oh, I'm shaking. Ethan! Never rest more than 90 seconds. Yeah, I mean, but Evan, you're doing more cardio-based things, where I think like more than 90 seconds of rest for cardio is not, it makes you too settled. You always want to feel uncomfortable doing cardio. Strength with anaerobic, endurance with aerobic. Okay, okay. All right, now we're building strength. The endurance part I've always had. I'm so excited. A bunch of stuff is finally coming. The last of the stuff is coming from North Carolina in like the next week or two, including my fingerboard for grip. Oh, I'm so excited. I get to put that up on the door frame, start doing some grip workouts, some endurance things there. I can't wait. I can't wait. Got to keep my baby hands tough. Okay. We got one more set before we switch to triceps. All right. We're training for some big things, y'all. Big, big things. I'm thinking there's a big announcement coming out in the next week or two in regards to me. Flex your abs. It's hilarious because I have abs that like pop out and then the chest is like non-existent. I'll do this through the shirt. Like that's what that looks like at the moment. But I'm gonna lift my shirt up. Progress, not perfection. Yeah. Progress is always good. I think we've made progress. The benching, huge progress on the bench press today. Third and final set of these. Hands uncomfortable. 5 more. 3. 2. That was so low, not low enough. 2 more. Better. Last one. Oh gosh. Every part of my body was shaking there. And those last 2 reps were a struggle. But we're working on it. We're working on it. The next one's French press. This is another one where I could stand to do heavier on this probably, but still happy with it. Let's bring y'all up. Probably about here. I'm gonna have the dumbbell in my hands. I'm bringing it straight down. My goal is to I don't want to bring my shoulders back like this. I just want to isolate it to where only my forearms are moving. So I'm working the triceps. I also, since we were talking about abs earlier, I do work core every day because core is like super important. Core is never anything I've necessarily been concerned about. It's just something I continue to maintain. Wide range of exercise. Yeah, the only thing that I would like on this bench is a rack, so I don't have to. I kept having to clean the bar to get ready for a bench, and then lay down and then set it. I would like a rack so I could just put the bar on top, but that's about it. Core and legs. See, I was a cross country guy. My vertical is 44 inches, which isn't bad. Or like my box jump max is 44. It's not bad, but I want to work up to 48 at some point. Like my legs have always been solid, and my core, as a result, I've been doing core workouts after every run since I was 14. I've basically only missed core if I was sick. I love core workouts, and I've created some core workouts of my own, which I might show someday to the public. We'll see. But I also have to get a little more educated in fitness before I do that. Bought a squat rack and use that for your rack. 6'4", long arms. Yeah, I definitely need one, but this is also all my parents' stuff. My parents use this as well for their workouts. They're just letting me use the space because they're cool like that. Cohen, what's up, Cohen? Good to see you, dude. How's it been? You guys can catch Cohen on this upcoming season of American Ninja Warrior coming out next summer. I have like resistance bands and some dumbbells and stuff, but they are currently in a shipping container on the way to the island. And then my fingerboard, I have a climbing harness, and I have like an ab roller, an agility ladder, and then the rest is all like ninja obstacles and resistance bands for recovery. Okay. French press. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, I'm having a good time. It's still an adjustment, and I miss ninja more than anything, but almost more than anything. 3 sets of 10. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. 10. What's the time right now? It is 4:02. So I believe I am 5 hours behind the East Coast, 2 hours behind the West Coast, and 3 hours behind Central. You guys should see outside. I might turn the camera at some point, but it's a lot of cars and license plates and home addresses that I don't want to leak or dox. So we're just in the garage with the tarp. Okay. First set felt good. First set felt very good. Dude, the time difference is absolutely insane with Hawaii and the rest of the states. Like, I remember watching Worlds in 2018 at Ninja Quest, and they were talking about how late it was getting because there were so many runners that had to go, and they went until about 9 p.m. And I was like, man, you started at like 7 a.m. my time, and it went until about 4 p.m. Yeah, like it was crazy. It was always good to watch ninja streams here because it was pretty much always during the actual day, especially the COVID ones. All I did was watch ninja streams during COVID, like besides my actual schoolwork and stuff. I was just watching and studying and picking things up because I didn't have to wake up super early for it or go to sleep super late for it. It was always like regular hours. Gosh. Okay. You think you'll be able to build a smaller rig for Ninja? I'm sketching one. I'm sketching one right now. I'm not going to build it probably for another 8 to 10 months. I will probably make some sort of post about it. I'll DM you about it at some point if you want to talk later. But there should be an announcement coming out in the next 2 weeks or so where it'll explain what I'm going to do for Ninja, like where I'm going to train and stuff like that. But there is a spot at my new house. There's a nice lawn. I could fit some stuff. I'm thinking of doing like a hybrid place between like calisthenics and ninja, where it's just the posts with a bar and it's not like an actual rig, but they're in different orientations and different height levels, and I can take the bars out, attach things to it, strap things onto it. But they'll be at like set distances, I'll probably turn some of those posts and some of those bars into salmon ladders. Um, but the big thing for me is figuring out the best orientation for them to where I can do course runs and maximize how many different sequences I can do at once. I could definitely set up some cool link lanes and challenges like that. So, and I have a lot of what I need. There's under the house, there's an entire workshop that belonged to my wife's grandpa. When my father-in-law, because that was his dad, when he's done going through all the stuff there that he wants to keep for himself, I told him, like, please don't throw it away. Please don't donate those tools. Like, I will use it and I will build stuff. Like, please let me do that. And then our uncle, who's our neighbor, he's got a welder, and we've got scrap wood and bars galore, to where I can set things up. I just have to buy some posts, and I have to buy concrete to put in the ground. So that's the overall goal. I would like to get a little ambitious with what I can put in that backyard with some taller structures. I would love to get a warped wall up there, but time will tell. It just might not be the right location, I might have to do that another time on another day. Last set of French press. Okay, that's 10. Okay. Honestly, we're not doing terrible here. We're making pretty decent time. I'm gonna rotate the bench now so you guys can see this next workout a little better. We are doing skull crushers, where you bring the dumbbell, you're laying down, you bring the dumbbell as close to your ear as possible, straighten it back out. So just imagine that, but horizontal. Which is exactly why we're doing this. Oh, that's way too low. Probably right here. And the bench, pin, go through. There we go. Okay, we're gonna grab our 20 pounds again, our dumbbells for that. Catch you later, Cohen. Good to see you, bro. Okay. This is workout number 5 of 6. We've got this and one more, which kicked my butt last week. And I'm hoping I can improve. Very much hoping I can improve. Skull crushers. Got to stretch out the triceps a bit. Honestly, like we just did a tricep workout. I don't want to pull anything. That's the only thing. I just want everything to stay fresh. I always treat these like a stage 3, where you have a set rest time. Although I need to give myself a set rest time limit for it, because it's like you push hard to get through the obstacle. You take as much rest as you need within the time allowed. Then you push again, and then you rinse and repeat when you get to each rest platform or bar or whatever. Tough one. The wind is blowing pretty hard. I'll do this right now. You guys want to see what outside looks like? Let me get past this. Boom. That's currently what it looks like right now. Ta-da. All right. I can't really pan around too much because that doxes people. That's not fun. Okay. Some might disagree. What's up, Flo? Flo, I swear sometimes, man, you pop up at the most random times. Not complaining. It's just funny. Oh my gosh, my battery's at 20%? How? Like, my battery never drains this quickly. I guess that's a sign that we got to get it moving before the stream dies because my phone dies. That would suck. Okay. Gosh, stinking benches. I don't like that. Ugh. Let's just situate ourselves like this. Scoot forward. I did not do these with 20s last time. Oh my gosh, that feels heavy. Lighter weight. There's just no shot I did those with 20s. I think I did 10s. I did do 10s last time because they're set up for 10s right now. I was going to say 20s felt like I was going to drop it on my face. And I think that would be demonetization worthy. Not that I'm monetized, because I'm not. But, you know, technically, I could have started getting like super chats and stuff. But the unfortunate thing is, while I have enough subscribers for that, I don't have enough watch hours. So, yeah, that's a bummer. Trying not to move my shoulders too much. Or my elbows. I don't want my elbows down like that. I want them as stationary as possible. Gosh. Very curious about Sasuke VR. You know? I hope that's good. I don't think it's going to be, but I hope it is. Sasuke existed for a time and then it just wasn't very good anyways. So, yeah. That's one set. Here we go, set 2. Yeah, I definitely did these with 10s last time because I'm getting a good push here. All right. Oh gosh. The last few were not the cleanest, but they make do for now. I'm so nervous about what comes after this, honestly, guys. Last set. And then we do the big one. Boom. All right. 10 reps separate me from pain. Uneven here. I can feel it tipping. 8. 9. Last one. 10. My gosh. Okay. Okay. The last thing is going to be diabolically painful. Sasuke 43 spoiler. I have all the spoilers already. Like, I know who gets the best result. I know who's there. I know whatever. Like, I know quite a lot. All right. So, gosh, this is tough. Okay. Okay. We are doing close grip push-ups till failure. Last time we did this, we did not get a single one. We got down, we tried to come up, and we were kind of stuck in this range of motion here. We could not get all the way up. Then we shook it out, took a little break. We did one, and then immediately failed on two. The goal is to get 3. Last time I said something stupid, like, let's get 8 or something like that. Apparently, I'm just nowhere near that. So we're going to go for 3. Gosh, I'm pumped. I feel it. Working on the triceps right before this is a bad combo. A great combo for like actual work, but just, yeah, a great combo for actual work, but a bad combo for actually getting to my goal. Oh yeah, narrow grip, close grip they're so tough. They're so tough. I'd rather do wide grip things than close grip for sure. Like, I prefer wide grip pull-ups than close grip pull-ups. And I just think they're weird. But we're getting there. I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous. I feel a little better than I did last time, but you just never know. You just never know. Dude, on Monday when I did my workout, everything here was just like on fire on both sides, but especially this one in the rotator cuff. And like, I've since taken care of it. I got my ice pack back that goes across my whole shoulder, and it's already making such a big difference. So, thanks, Evan. Thanks. I'm stalling so much right now. Till failure, until I cannot do it anymore. The goal is 3 close grip push-ups. I can feel my arms tingling, and I'm not even touching the floor yet. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see the shaking, but I can feel it. Okay. Push is not my strength. Push strength is not my strength, but we push through, and pushing through is my strength. Here we go. My feet are on like the slipperiest surface. Okay, let's put them on the concrete. Okay, here we go. Close grip. 1. And a half. Oh, I don't want to count that one. I didn't go low enough. That one I'll count. That's 2. 3. Ah, I'm shaking. Ah! Ah! 3.5. Unless you guys think that was 4, but I don't think that was 4. Oh, I could take a nap right here. I'm so pumped. This in 1 set is more than I did in 2 sets combined last week. So that's good. I'm definitely going to up the ante on this one just a tiny bit, this whole workout. So that way I get a little more push in it, a little more pump. But overall, I'm pretty fatigued as is. I pushed to my absolute limits. And we're going to be back on Friday. We're doing legs and shoulders on Friday. I'm very excited. This is crazy, bro. Okay. That is not 4. Yeah, see, that's not 4. But I hit my goal. Yeah, fair. I did hit 3, 3.5. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate y'all. I didn't think too many people were going to show up after the first few minutes. It was just Evan at the time. But I appreciate y'all for showing up and for all of the awesome encouragement. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in 2 days for the next stream.